Hello, my name is Michael Nunneley. I am the creator and writer on Seidr #1 and the co-founder of Revelation Comics. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for your interest in Seidr #1. I am personally really excited about this comic. I mean, I'm a huge horror fan, and while there are elements of horror in my other comics at Omen Comics, this is really my first attempt at just a straight up grimdark Viking horror story. There's love and magic and Norse mythology. There's brutal warfare and alternative history in this violent tale that I just know my fellow horror fans are gonna love. A basic synopsis of it is, without giving too much away, is going to be this. A Viking king is in another country during raiding season, and he breaks a vow of love to an ancient vulva, which is essentially a Viking witch, and it costs him dearly. I mean, you've heard the phrase that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, that goes doubly when that woman is a vulva. So let's talk about what you can get for backing this campaign. The first thing that everybody gets is our digital guarantee. That means if you back this campaign, we guarantee that even if this campaign is unsuccessful, you still get a digital copy of Seidr #1. We do this for a couple of reasons. Number one, we want you to feel confident in what we're doing. We want you to have faith in us. We want you to know that when you back this, you're still going to get something. The next reason is, we're making this comic right now. It'll be done by the time this campaign is over, and we still want to say thank you to those of you who backed us. If this campaign is successful, however, you can get, besides that digital copy that everybody's going to get, you can also get printed copies of our exclusive Patreon Kickstarter variant cover of Seidr #1. There's also printed and digital copies of our other Revelation Comics titles too, including our Nigerian war story, Insurrection Fox Operations, and our all-ages superhero story called Blitz. There's also art to be had, as we're offering all the cover art for all of Revelation Comics, including the standard cover for Seidr #1. There's also a Seidr t-shirt to be had. It looks pretty cool. It's got the standard cover art on it for Seidr #1. Looks pretty good. Those orders will be set based upon the sizes that you select. And last but not least, there's also several digital copies from our parent label, Omen Comics, as well. All right, let's talk about the funding goal of $1,882 we're trying to raise. Now, the biggest chunk of that, $1,330, goes to our artist, Tosin Awasika, for his work on Seidr #1. Another $250 goes to the printing costs for comics and posters and whatnot. Another $120 was added to give to our letterer, Guido Martinez, for his work on Seidr #1. An additional 2.5% was added onto the top of that to give to Wicked Publishing for their work in the fulfillment of the campaign. And then a whopping 8% was added to cover what Kickstarter is going to take from the campaign. Thank you for your time and for your interest in my Viking horror comic, Seidr #1. We want to thank you for your shares and for your contributions. It's because of you that we are able to do what we do. We also want to thank you for your faith in us. We know that you're taking a risk here, and we really appreciate that. And we can't wait to have your name in the credits of Seidr #1.